And I believe we are live. It got very quiet all of a sudden. That's interesting. Hello. Good morning, everyone. To preface, I will say this specific week was the most stressful replay gathering I've possibly ever done in the history of tournament hosting. So you're going to be seeing a lot of names, various names, in fact, from all different picks. And additionally, I am not lying when it comes to saying that this was probably the most exciting one that you guys are going to see, because we do have a lot to show. Nevertheless, though, to start off, we are starting with Noma 1. And Noma 1 is something that has actually been in the oven for a while and is going to be a reveal. So, without further ado, well, actually, I should also say, this was highly requested by certain members of the VSUS community. So, yeah, without further ado, please enjoy.
No
And that is the Noah 1 Custom, a highly requested song that I think a lot of people had hoped to be mapped into Osu Standard. I think everyone knows about the Taiko version, or a Taiko set, excuse me. That said though, we are moving on to the next, which is going to be Noma 2.
に祝福ささやいた手合わせた眼差しに背中は押されたら踏み出そうか走り切って先へあまねく距離かつてない時代その中心に立ってる私響かせようよ太鼓はどこまでも遮るもののない地平へ開かれた未来がもう揺るぎのないプレイス天井天気そうたたえてる I'm a fly your dreams さ笑顔見せて刻まれたんだ My history My victory 響き渡れたんだよどこまでも開かれた未来のこの手にビクトリア
And that was Noma 2. Not much to say. Huge shout out to you for the mapping. As many of you know, he actually did come here to my city for a weekend, and kid you not, on his laptop, he was actually mapping this while on quote unquote vacation. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. It's like you can just like imagine like two guys like sharing one bed. One guy is on his Steam Deck playing Elden Ring, and the other guy is just on his laptop mapping fucking Miss Victoria. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, bro. It's really good. Sharing what, guys? Oh my god. Anyways, should have caught that. Oh well. Moving on. Once again, that is Noma 2. Move on to Noma 3. A pick that Meryl forever hates because that skill set is not his forte, not his how should I say this? Not his favorite. Let's go with that. And to introduce this, only thing I can say is that this is a special gift from the mapping team. that was the Noma 3, a collaboration from both Clover, Judge First, and Ako. So thank you very much for it. This was actually something that, as a joke, I actually had suggested in the mapping channel. Less so of like a hey map this now, more so of a hey let's just keep this in the backlog for VSUS4 as a custom, and instead of them deciding to save it for VSUS4, they decided, you know what, let's do it right now. And that was the debacle. Fun fact, I could probably show this. Actually, I don't think I should show it. But the entire time they were mapping this and communicating to each other in the mapping channel, it was actually all in Japanese. Both Judge and Nako and Clover were typing all in Japanese. And I'm just sitting there just like, yeah. Good job, guys. Keep up the good work. So that was a fun time. But yeah, once again, thank you so much. It's a great map, and I think the players will definitely have a lot of fun playing them. Anyways, moving on to Nomad 4. And Nomad 4, despite it still being a custom, it will not be a video showcase because it is less so of a original type custom and more so of a hey, I want this map set but extremely nerfed type map set. So that was the task that was given for Nomad 4, and you can say I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It is going to be quick next to K, and also background suggestion given by Yosh. Also, I don't know why it's not on that. Never mind, actually, I don't know why. No, do not select. Thank you. Oh wait, I know why. It's custom. Stop looking at my you guys will have your moment when it's hidden. I initially wanted to give it a custom screen, but like there was way too much. Sorry. It's okay though. Outside of it, by the way. Well, to give it some stats, it is sitting at a crisp AR 9.7. OD curve 9.7. Oh, sorry. It is not 9.7. I apologize. It is 8.5. I am way off. I apologize. Don't remember the BPM actually, but what I can tell you is that star rating is sitting at a crisp 6.6. You guys have a laugh at that. Thank you very much. 1.1. I wish I could. honest, I'm very happy with it. And if you're wondering what affected the background detail, the original background, which was taken on unranked map, it was simply just a background of, I think, one of the not even but like somebody. It was just very just like basically actual bullshit with a very nice set. And I simply asked Yosh, I was like, hey, I need you to find me a VSUS4 background where they just look really cool. And this was like his third attempt of managing to find one, and honestly, I liked it a lot, so kind of went with it, that's for sure. Why are they getting naded? No, they're throwing the nades, okay. The nade is a secret love bomb being thrown at Hollow so that Hollow can love them. Anyways, moving on to Nomad 5. This Nomad 5, oh boy, how do I say this? Yeah. Boom had fun playing this one. I think this is the first Affiliated that oh my god, you realize you know Slavic Zombie? Because I don't play 1-5. I'm sorry. I am merely a clown. Nice fighter. Nice fighter. That is Katagiri. I'm not saying that title on stream. Anyways, Nomad 6, God, how do I say this? This was a crowd favorite on the playtesting team, and let's say it's either people loved it or people hated it, and there was no in between. And I think it had a very good reason for it. Also, check out the replayer. That's a Korean mafia. Can you guys stop looking at my scores, bro? Like, what the hell did I do? Actually, oh wait, no, it was your suggestion. I remember now. No, you suggested it, and then I think while I was in the call, both Food and Ika approved your pick. I thought it was funny. Apologies, and I wasn't trying to discredit you. Let's just say I'm very tired. Not my type of music, but it's a good No Mud 6. Let's just leave it at that. Moving on. Hidden one time. And let's just say Meryl specifically gave me this replay for one reason and one reason only. And I'm sad to say that I decided to take that replay out of pure desperation. So, yeah, just have fun with the score, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's Melee. I think people expected this to be pulled. Here's a really cool fun fact, this was pulled in this registry December 2025. So I like to say this is the one map that was waiting the longest out of all of these maps. Actually, fun fact. I don't know if you know this. So for Yaku's replays, he has his replay name set as John Miller. I actually have no clue about that. Yeah, he had it for both. It was kind of hilarious. I can try to monitor it. Also, I just realized I'm on the wrong. It is what it is. I use a good Meryl. Anyways. Nice score, man. Nice score. 6 score, man. Moving on. Move on into Hidden 2. This one was a pick that is the one that was actually highly contested because it had... Oh god, how many... I'll have to count. 10... It had 11 suggestions before we finally reached to a conclusion of this pick. Because we couldn't decide on what exactly the skill set we wanted it to be. And then we finally decided. So, yeah. Also, another replay by Mr. Nope. Certified by the classic, honestly. A difficulty course, by the way. Actually, very curious. The majority of these. Okay, good. Actually, are these still even around? In terms of, speaking of heavily contested, this actually a pick that was suggested to me
Fantastic.
initially
Amazing.
by Danny, and although it wasn't considered at first, out of quite literally all of the picks that he had suggested to us, keep in mind there were a lot of suggestions, specifically just for this Hidden 2. Most of them were awesome. Very good score by Mr. Nope KJK. Thank you very much. Moving on, a replay that was given to me quite literally 20 minutes ago because I completely forgot about it right before the showcase. Thank you. But anyways, where is it? Oh, there it is. And before you ask, yes, I did in fact pull Moria Kiloipi into grand finals. Yeah, it is Wuha.
I'm a walking disaster, not half cap but less girl. You say stop like a faster, talking fire and laughter, boom boom bang. I'm too cool, I'm a misfit, too cool, no list check. Think I wanna blow up this ninja, ever gonna ride on the hitter like a light switch. I'm switching cause of pain, me walk the dummy shot, brain no hero. You survive but do the kill.
Yeah, you guys really do be hating on this crew, that's crazy.
Can make up shut up, next just say it better. No, this is what I'm saying. Sport, this is war, what you waiting for? Lord, Maurice boy, welcome to the killing floor. No will to run, don't look at me like I'm dumb. To no sweat, nothing fair, I don't care. I'm this night. I'm this night. Didn't get the memo yet, I'm this night. Always not a single file, where am the world style? Killing smart,
What bar is this one? Bro, I didn't even ask him to fucking play it. You wonder who I asked? Uyako. And then Uyako was like, wait, I might have come.
See, on a new webboard is thrown. Does that make you see it? Brace for the apocalypse. They hate me. Got to read my lips. Don't take the bait. Stick to the script and play 'em like a fool when they numbers did say what now? We can shut down. Yeah, Shinigami gang in a lockdown. Break new ground. For the new sound. Mada bitch, come and start next round. That what's in your mind? Don't want to die. Price is a little bit of ego, but cities want us. Envy is what I'm focused. Hella new club. Sport, this is war. What you waiting for? Lord, Maurice, boy, welcome to the killing floor. Never fair, but then hold up, what's this? And naturally that means it's justice. You never rate you, second either hate you. We can never hate you. This night. Didn't get the memo yet, I'm this night. Girls not a single file, we're in the room style. Get on smart, but get it stuck like they're killing all that end this night.
I kind of impressed. Not really fun.
Dun, so let me know. And this night. Didn't get the memo yet, and this night. Something's gotta give. Gonna burn my ritually again. Smart and get it stuck like this. That's like then this night.
Uyako, I think you need to elaborate real quick. Actually, wait, don't elaborate here. Not on this server. Anyways, moving on. This is a pick that I actually had in the backlog since VSUS 2. But during VSUS 2, the map wasn't hit sounded, so I couldn't pull it. And then Hidden 3, or sorry, VSUS 3, it still wasn't hit sounded, so I couldn't pull it. And then VSUS4, they finally hit sounded it. And then one of the yachts, the map's qualified. What, that you could pull in this pool? He didn't pull anything, he just played Ramai for like 8 hours. Even though I asked him to. Anyways, move on to Hidden 4. I already told the story, so yeah. Don't look at the top ranker, but Wolfboy. Dude, Wolfboy replayed 3 mapping is like hamster. Mix of tapping. Lots of hybrid, but like with hidden this is half What do you mean by that? Don't worry, it hasn't happened yet. Oh, hello. Wait a minute.
Fantastic.
What time is it?
Amazing.
Why is it doing that? Actually, wait, no. It didn't change for me. I don't know what the hell you guys are on. Bro, I'm looking at my audio volume. It did not change. Bro, I don't see anything. There's nothing going on. How do I move this to the I can't. I guess I'm just gassing my bloody No, it's the volume control. I'm on limits, so. Not terrible aim-wise, but have fun acting that. Anyways, moving on to where are we at? Oh, HR1, right. HR1 is going to be a fun one because, well, let's just say I'm muting myself for a reason.
電車なのか仕掛けられたレゴリが動き出したこの空エレメンタル覗くのは天空のそこに生きる者冒険者よ共に行こうさいさその目が捉えるその目が作るその目が愛する時よ望んで暮らすため今変えてゆくのさディバイディバイ闇夜を貫くまばゆい未来へ輝ける新たな真実を描いてささやかなことから始まる破滅が人を悲哀へと苦しいほど疲れ切った魂を蝕むあからさまな現実よ境目も黒いそこに生きるもの何もかもが正しくなくてもいいその目に惹かれるその目に浮かぶその目に見つめる君よ同じ悲しみに今寄り添いたいディバイディバイ震える想い張り裂けそうで忘れないで本当の心だけ抱きしめて
Fantastic. Amazing.
歴史の狭間揺れる世界で寂しさが人をつなぐのかもしれないぬくもりの中でまた汚れた生きてゆくためそうそのために理由が答えが欲しいのかなぜ青き列状よならば教えてくれその目が捉えるその目が作るその目が愛する時よ謎めくな定め今変えてゆくのさディバイディバイ闇夜を貫くまばゆい未来へ輝ける新たな真実を描いて
Apologies for the audio hookup. It was set to a positive 10 decibels for some reason, and it wasn't on my end, so there's that. That was great. All right. So that is Divine Ave Michika, mapped by QT, or as some of you might know as May. Thank you very much for that. And moving on to HR2. A very fun map, I'll be honest, and also a returning guest. Welcome back, Mega Boop.
どこからか迷い込んだ鳥の声
Fun fact, I actually asked him to do replays for this like 2.5 weeks ago, and this is the result in June. Not even enough. It was so bad that I don't even remember it. Come on, it was like 7 years ago.
Fantastic. Amazing.
No track. Thank you once again to Mr. Can I say on a stream? Am I allowed to say on a stream? Mega B0 OB. There we go. That works. Alright. Moving on back to Wolf Boy for the replay. And this is a map that I kind of picked on. How should I say this? For a tier rating, I'd be like, I mean, that's alright. Like, that's about it. Not gonna lie, my throat is like kind of killing me. I kind of want to go downstairs for some water, but unfortunately, I am the solo commentator here, so I must continue. Moving on. HR4. This is. Oh, did I label this correctly? This is Uyako, but I don't recall if Uyako replayed the. That should be correct. Yeah, that should work. It's HR4.
Fantastic. Amazing.
Alright, hello. I'm gonna try to avoid talking mid-map because I don't know what's going on. My voice is being really weird right now. So I'm gonna try to avoid making it even worse for myself. I apologize. Moving on to DT1. Let's say how do I introduce this? Recent actually no, it wasn't recent. Recent, but the season before. That works. Anyways. Hello, we're back. Should be good now. Alright. Moving on to DT2. This is going to be the dedicated speed pick, or the speed slot, as I would say. Usually it floats between either DT2 or DT3. I don't know which is which, but all right. I think this Discord stream should be good now. Please let me know if it's fine so that I can actually start the replay, because it usually takes a while for the quality to get better. Is stream good now? Alrighty. Should be good then. Another replay from Mr. Boom. And then I stopped talking.
Fantastic. Amazing. Fantastic. Amazing.
Okay, it works. Yep, that's DT3. Pretty box standard, I would say. Moving on to DT4, and this is one that was discussed by quite literally 2 people. But yeah, let's leave it at that.
Fantastic. Amazing.
Good job, Mimitaya. Anyways, going on to our final. Oh, actually, sorry, we have 2 more picks. I apologize. You have the DT5 and the free mod. The addition to the best of 13, which is obviously this similar to last week. And this is let's just leave it as it's a certified hood classic. Let's leave it at that. Those who played during VSUS4 will remember what this is.
Fantastic. Amazing. Fantastic. Amazing.
I'm back. Hello. Yep, DT5. Just old mapping. This map is, I think, older than literally all of. Yeah, like it's literally older than all of your guys' account. All of our accounts, actually. I'm pretty positive. I don't. There's no one here who made their account before 2011, right? I'm just making sure. But yeah. And moving on to our final pick before tiebreaker. It is going to be the free mod, played by a name that might be familiar from the Canadian community. If not, then I apologize for any wrongdoing. But yeah. Okay. Uh, Technically, this replayer was supposed to be playing it numerous times, but then complained about the uh, lag that Stable was giving on their Windows client. So unfortunately, had to work with this instead, which is a pretty good compromise, but it is what it is. And with a free mod, that does conclude all of the previous picks before our tiebreaker. And before I begin the video showcase, I just want to give the commemorative speech that I always do every single time I host this, despite my voice quite literally dying, as I took a singular sip of Diet Pepsi that just happened to be in my room. and it is boosting me by a total of 5%. So I'm going to try and make that 5% worth it. I think all in all, I am very grateful for the mappers as well as the new players that have decided to join us in the midst of all of the tournament. Initially, it was definitely a little overwhelming with how much it has received, as I had expected. Mostly roughly the same players to be playing, and not a lot of new players to be showing up, especially new players that I did not think would be significantly higher skill level than what I had prepared for these map pools for sure. With that said, though, there's throughout the tournament, especially when it comes to the formatting and how long the tournament has been taking, lessons definitely have been learned, and there will be adjustments for VSUS5 in the future. Speaking of VSUS5, though, there is questions on whether or not it will happen and when it will happen again, because as you all know, it is something that I host on a regular occasion. However, because of how big the scope is currently, with how many players there are and how many mappers there are, and just how much I've had to do for the sake of this tournament, sacrificing my sleep as well, which obviously has come to the point where it's become very unsafe. I've decided that instead of hosting it this regularly on a regular occasion, which some of you might think it as roughly, I want to say twice per year, instead it will only be once a year. So the next VSUS5 unfortunately won't be happening until 2027. And it is a very, very long way away, so I do apologize for everyone about that. But regardless, that is going to give us a lot more time behind the scenes, obviously for me as well to recover and obviously reflect on a lot of the pulling stuff, the staffing stuff, organizing, because obviously it was very chaotic, and I obviously didn't really expect this type of staffing team whatsoever. But nevertheless, I still appreciate it. With that said, though, don't worry too much about the dead time in between VSUS4 and VSUS5, because I mean, we still have the fan favorites, the ones that I don't think any of the newcomers have heard about yet. We've got the Clan Wars that is going to happen soon. Time and date is to be dated, or to be decided. We have some stuff that I think Danny actually wanted to host. I'm not going to spoil what exactly he wants to host, because he's yet to really properly announce it. And the format that he's given me has been a little bit vague, so I feel like I'm probably the worst person to explain exactly what the format is going to be. So ultimately, that is going to be up to him on when he is going to announce it and how is he going to announce it. The only thing that I'm going to be doing is just give him the powers to do so. So I'm all hands off on the hosting stuff like that. But yeah. Speaking of which, there is it's still in the oven, so there's a relatively low chance this might get canceled, and you guys will never know because I will never reveal the details until it is officially announced. But I do have another event that I might cook up. Can't say what it is yet. It's still something that I'm still brainstorming because let's just say with what I currently have right now, it would take way too much effort for just one person. So I'm definitely dumbing it down for sure. If it were to happen, of course. With that said, though, I believe I've used up the 5% that the droplet of Pepsi Max has given me. um, yeah. Please enjoy this tiebreaker. It is one to I wouldn't say it's one to look forward to, but I hope you guys will appreciate it nonetheless because it is a song that how should I say this? It's a song. Let's leave it at that. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't look forward to it. It's more so don't expect it to be VSUS4 because I've already pulled that one. So, yeah. All right. Thank you very much, guys. This is the final showcase for VSUS4. Let's take it away. Alrighty. And that's everything. Thank you all once again for participating in VSUS as per usual. This will be my final message. Free the world. Something, something, goodbye.